What's up, everybody? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another NASCAR Diecast review. Today, it is going to be on Denny Hamlin's 2007 FedEx Ground Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. This is the COY version, which AKA is known as the Gen 4 car, not the COT version. And I picked this up at my good buddies at Bench Racing Diecast. And let me tell you what, man, they were stacked with a lot of Denny Hamlin diecasts. They had both the variations of all the FedEx cars. I think all but the Fright cars. I think those were all... those weren't there, but they had the ground car, which I did review his '08 car, which I also got from '07. Not '07. Look at me, I'm getting my freaking diecast dealers confused. Goodness gracious. That's when you know you've done a lot of diecast shopping. Holy moly. But this is a great looking diecast, guys. I love the packaging. As you see right here, this is going to be a very, and I mean a very detailed diecast review, because we got ourselves a lot of cool features. But this thing definitely is, you can definitely tell it's from 2007, because yeah, that packaging is yellower than, well, you know, that like a fucking tanning salon, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Just fascinating how, you know, products yellow over time. But hey, after all, it's just the packaging. I'm sure the diecast does look pretty damn fine. Plus, it is resealable, so guess what? I can reseal this back up and I don't have to worry about it. So that's pretty damn cool. But yeah, limited edition collectible. Probably an adult collectible because, you know, small parts for choking and all that shit. But anyways, enough of me just blabbling on. Let's go ahead and unbox this sucker and let's take a close look at the Denny Hamlin 2007 FedEx Ground car. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of this box, and man, this is yet another fantastic and very simple and colorful, that's the key word, colorful Denny Hamlin car. Oh my god, I mean, a lot of people are like, Brian, why do you keep saying that word color? Because guess what, guys, this FedEx car has something that, you know, we all know that the FedEx cars that we have now barely have, and that is variety and color. I can't stress enough how cool looking. I mean, yeah, I will admit, you know, the FedEx cars got boring after, you know, a few years or so. But let me tell you what, the actual simplicity of this paint scheme with the green just looks fantastic. I understand FedEx, you know, has changed their business model and they converted all four of their I don't know, I guess areas or whatever into like one into like, I don't know, like one sanctioned body or whatever, if you want to put it that way. So I understand, you know, they just wanted to keep it that simple instead of having, you know, 4 different branches. But come on, man. I mean, this screen is absolutely immaculate. And you're probably wondering why I didn't got the COT variant, because yeah, the COT variant, he actually did one once in 2007, which was at the New Hampshire / Loudon race, whatever you want to call it, New Hampshire, Loudon, whatever. The Magic Mile, man. I mean, I gotta love that nickname. But yeah, that was on the COT variant. But the only reason why I decided to pick up the Gen 4 variant is because that's that spoiler, man, that colored spoiler. I just love colored spoilers, man, and that just really just gives that nice pop. I mean, I think it would look cool with you know, some colored roof rails, but I think the bright green outline, I think, kind of saves it from, you know, having the added color on the roof rails. But the side skirts are nice, bright and green. I mean, this green, man, it's like it's almost like a day glow green, kind of. I mean, not really. I mean, the camera's really showing off kind of bright, but you know, it's quite bright. I also love how the Goodyear logos are all on the car are also green. So, and Denny Hamlin's name's also green. I mean, they really just went all out with this green, man, and that's just something I miss. I mean, because everything just matched so well, and it's so simple, but it works. But luckily, Denny Hamlin actually drove. I believe he also won in this car, actually. I believe, I'm kind of glad I got this car, because I believe this is actually when he got his first win, which was back in 2006 at Pocono. You know, the year he won both Pocono races in his rookie year, which was amazing. I mean, it still baffles me that Denny Hamlin's not a champion. Sure, he's a 3-time Daytona 500 champion, but... and he's still winless this season, man. I mean, Denny, man, I mean, I don't know, maybe this will be the year he'll finally get something done, even though he hasn't really shown the wins yet. I mean, he's been consistent, but I think Denny's going to be trying something new this year. I mean, the day Denny Hamlin becomes a freaking Cup champion is, I guess, the day we shall be in peace. I'm not the biggest Denny Hamlin fan, but it would be pretty cool, though. But yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and show you guys the cool features about this diecast, because that's what you guys love about this. The hood opens up, and you can see you do get some discoloration. Looks like the red paint's coming off on the valve cover. So, but whatever though, still better detail than we get on, that's way better detail than we get on a freaking 124 ARC. But I think you guys should know that, but heck, I always like to point out the obvious. I do like how they added the rivets as well. You can see right here, you can't really tell. You probably guys are thinking this is just a bright green spoiler, but no, there's actually little rivets right here. That's what these dots are. So very fine detail. Even the freaking hood pins are, I know it's chipping away right there. They're even colored. And yet another glossy black, man. The glossy black, I mean, usually when people think of black, it's like, oh yeah, it's like matte. No, this thing's glossy, and it's very glossy, man. This thing, I could probably, I don't know, if this thing was a 4, I'd be slipping all over and busting my ass, because, man, that thing is just sleek. The Goodyear tires, I know there is some bending and discoloring right here, but hey, absolutely love the outline on these rims. Look really cool. Well, it would be pretty cool if they actually did like a green outline, because it matched great with the side skirts. I don't know. I mean, I think FedEx already went out with the green, but I think that would look nice, but they definitely did what they could. I mean, if you guys love your green, man, and I'm not talking about the money green, I'm talking about this green, man. This thing is just, it's just so beautiful, man. It's so simple, but I'm really starting to love these FedEx cars, especially looking back at them now, guys. But my God. And this diecast review goes out to all the Denny Hamlin fans out there who are watching. You know who you are. I got a lot more Denny Hamlin diecast to review. But I'm kind of glad I was able to pick this up. We also got, detailed interior, mesh window nets. I mean, beautiful, beautiful diecast quality. And look at this bottom metal chassis, not plastic. That shit is metal. I mean, look at that. I mean, do you hear that clank? That's metal. Maybe we got Phillips screws so you can take this out and witness the beauty from itself. But I don't got time for that. But I don't have a diecast to compare this to, guys. But all I can say is, feel free to comment below which FedEx car is your favorite in terms of the colors. Do you guys prefer the orange FedEx Express, the red FedEx Fright, the one I'm showing you right here, the FedEx Ground with the green? I kind of like how it's ground green, or the blue Office, or what do they call it now, Kinkos or whatever. They used to call it Kinkos. But anyways, guys, with that in mind, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in on this diecast review of the Denny Hamlin 2007 FedEx Ground COY Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS for Joe Gibbs Racing. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another diecast review.